JU88. I've been working on it the last few days, and first thing I did was with a P cut I went round all my panel lines and cleared them out and just defined them a bit better with it. I then got some of me donor label tape and I put all the panel lines that I obliterated back in again. After I'd done that, I glued the pin on and left that dry overnight, and the same with the stabiliser the next day. Glued that in, clamped it up and left it to dry for the next day. That was yesterday, and I've got the other one to do today in here. One little problem, well not problem, one little headache for me, it wasn't going flat back, and I knew it was flat. When I investigated, the pins on here are like countersink screws. They've got that little V shape right at the base of these, between the wing and the first part of that, so that was stopping it going back in. What I did, I used my knife and just ran around the edge and put a little countersink in the outside surface of the fuselage part, and now when I put that on, I get it right back to the fuselage, nice and neat. And I put some glue on that and then glue that up today. I won't touch this until tomorrow. Now, once I've done that, I also glued together the wheels and give them the black inside hub on both sides of these. I'm going to mask these up today and put the tyre grey on the outside of these. Whilst that's been gluing up the fuselage, I jumped onto the wings. Now there's two parts to the wings. There's the wings nucleus ring that goes on afterwards, that fills in a little bit of the gap of the wing and also holds the engine on, which I've now done. They put the exhaust tubes in there. I glued the two halves together. I didn't put the front wing in, the front engine, not engine, it's the radiator piece in here. It fits without having to glue it in with the other parts, so I left that out. Then there's a reason for that. On here, let me get this in here tight. I don't know whether you can see it there. Let me put my glasses on. There you are. Those two little pins just here, they're a locator for this. There's a lug in here, just in there. There's a lug. I don't know whether you can see that. There it is. You just see it by the bottom of the finger, just underneath that exhaust bit. That is meant to fit into there, and if I put it on there, it doesn't locate it. The lug's too small. So I've left the front off so I can locate that lug between those two pins and then glue that into position, and then put the radiators on after it's all set and dried. I've done that on both wings. This part of the ring here was too big. The whole thing is physically too big. Where these pieces fit in round here, they were too big as well. So what I did was I equalled it out as best I could and glued it on, and then I've carved off the top of this piece with my knife as far as I can, without digging in too much, around here on these sides here and here, and I squared up the thing here, which I think I've done that. Did I? Oh, I missed that bit. Yeah, you see? Go over it again and you see bits you missed. It's always a good idea. Let's square that corner off. There we go. Right. And then I used me sanding sticks and sponges and sanded it down smooth and polished it. This one's still got to be polished, but the other one, if I could show you that one there now, you can see I polished that all up now, and it's a nice finish on it, and you won't know that I've had to carve that down. So that's a little bit you have to worry about on the wing section. This wing's a bit too big for the wing itself. I'll get on polish those, finish polishing that today, and that can go to one side for a little bit. This will be done today, and I'll have to put that to one side, but that won't take 5 minutes. Okay, I've now done the wheels. They're all painted up, ready to go on. They'll go away to one side, and I'll put them on when I'm ready. No. Right, fuselage. I'll put the other tailplane on now. It's dried overnight. It's nice and level and square. The next thing I've got to do is put the wings on. Now, I didn't glue these on, which I was going to. I've decided to leave these off, because once they're on there, it makes it very awkward to mask it up on the inside here and mask up here. These can go on afterwards. There's a nice definition of a line here where they fit on. There's no work needed for it, so make my life easier, I'll put them on afterwards. I'll glue this wing on, and that gives me somewhere I can put clamps in on the front and the rear end of this to clamp it in nice and tight and get that glued up. And then I could do it to the other wing as well. I can't do the two wings together, my clamps aren't big enough for it. So I'll do that over the weekend. I'll also put the ailerons on as well. If I can get that done over the weekend and get them dry, I'll get on with doing the rear half of the fuselage. I've still got to put some glaze. There's 4 glazing pieces, 2 on the top and 2 on this side at the bottom, and this centre round wing. I don't know what it is. It looks like a fan blade in there. I've got no idea what that's about, but I've got to put all that in there as well. And on the bottom I've got the gondola section to go on, but first I've got a clear glazing piece to put on here. Then I can assemble a gondola on here as well. What I've done is I've sprayed the internal colour on here, ready for that to go on. Hopefully I can get on to that over the weekend. But for now, I think that's it. That'll complete this update for the moment on this JU88. I've got another video coming up on me P51 as well, so that'll be on in a bit. I think that's going to be it for now, so I'm going to say thanks for watching. See you all soon. Bye for now.